Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to the series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. Obviously, the series aims at iconography, and if you want to really go into the details of encyclopedia of Shivalinga iconography, whether it is the Ionic or Aeonic, then you will have to go to Pateshwar. It's a small place, not much known. Near Satara it is, Maharashtra, hardly 18 to 20 kilometers. It is in the forest. Partly car will go, but partly you will have to walk. The walk is around 40 minutes and it is really steep and it is not very safe to go in the rainy season. So best is to avoid it, but when you will go, you will enjoy trekking also and beautiful scenery also is really a treat for the iconography aspiring students. So let's get going and really know why I say so. So let's get going to the Pateshwar temple. It is not only a temple, but there is a cave complex. So it's near Satara, Maharashtra. We are going to visit today and we are going to go into detail why it is called encyclopedia. We are going to go into a detail. We have got both photographs and videography. So don't leave. Study this lecture till end, and whatever are your interpretations, they are really important, especially if you are iconography aspiring. Now, what is the historical and religious importance? The location is 18 kilometers south of this Satara. It is nestled in the Sahyadri hill. The the origin Pateshwar is because of the Lord Pata. Personally, I felt, when I am going to show you, I will describe it also, they are arranged, all Shivalingas are arranged on a pat, what we call in our local language. That's why the name has come Pateshwar, but irrespective, whatever are the varieties or different type of Shivalingas which are worshipped by different groups, tribes, are all here. That's why it is encyclopedia. So you must watch this till end. Now majority of the caves and lingas, they date to 8th to 10th century. So almost 1,000 years back they have been carved and kept there. It appears that they are brought from different sources. We don't know it. And they are belonging to the Rashtrakutas and Chalukyas period with continuous addition in the latter centuries, because it doesn't look like a single stage or in a single place the temples were and these Shivalingas were. Now the sacred value, the site is still active as a pilgrimage spot with annual Mahashivratri celebrations. You can appreciate it over here. The rock cut caves, several rock cut shrines dedicated to Shiva with a plain interior and sanctum enriching lingam. Now lot of the caves when we went had a water almost up to your knee level. You will have to walk in the water. The lot of the caves do not have indigenous light. There is neither electricity supply to it. So if you are going, you should have a proper light source with you. And at one of the cave you will find bats also. That means there is all the time dark in it. So these are the caves which are really in a natural form. They are with water, they are with the bats, and you will find them in a top class architecture or encyclopedia of the Shivalingas. Now mandapas, at some places you will find Nandi Mandapam. There also you will find water up to your knee level. Then some of the caves have got a pillared halls, and one of the hall has got decoration of Shivalingas and snakes. You will see it in the video and you will find that it is such a lively that the snake, you might feel that it is a live snake at first sight. It is that much realistic. Then the sculpture also includes Nandi, Ganesha and other deities. There are a lot of other deities also which we are going to see in an iconographic presentation. Then there are open air shrines. Just have a detailed look at the Nandis, which I am going to also tell you. It is one of a most beautifully carved Nandi. I have seen thousands and thousands, but yet to see such a beautifully carved and decorated. It is still in a good shape. So you can imagine how it would have been 1,000 years back. Then iconography of Linga. The most striking aspect of the Pateshwar is extraordinary diversity of the Linga types. It is showcasing theological, regional and sectarian traditions of the Shaivism. You will see a lot of lingas at many places from different size. These Shivalingas here are not of large size. Maximum are up to 4 feet. But the types are most important. They are like Ekamukhalinga, that is one faced, featuring a single face of Shiva carved on a lingam and representing Shiva as a ascending god gazing east. Then you will also find Chaturmukha, that is the 4 faces linga. I am going to show you when we will go to the Chaturmukha Shinga, and why it is called also I am going to tell you because of the attributes. Now face of the 4 cardinal directions is the master of 4 directions, symbolizing Shiva as the cosmic principle, all seeing and encompassing. Then there are Ashtamukha lingas also, 8 faces lingas. It is a rare form. Ashtamukhas are a rare form, showing 8 aspects of the Shiva around the shaft, representing multiple cosmic functions or cosmic masteries over the directions. Then Shiva Parvati linga, that is called as Ardhanareshwar. Then a linga with a figure of both Shiva and Parvati are carved on relief, emphasizing union of masculine and feminine powers, principle and blessings. Now there is also Harihara. Hari is a combination of Hara and Hari, a combination aspect of Vishnu and Shiva in one linga. It is a combination of Shaivism and Vaishnavism, and really it's a good work by the artist, how they have carved it. Then it is also a lesson to the Shaiva and Vaishnava traditions, that both are same as far as God is concerned. Then there is also Rudra lingas, that is a linga with fierce form of multiple heads represented Rudra, linked with wrathful aspects of Shiva. Shiva was also kind. Shiva was also meditating. He was also bless anybody. He has blessed people who ultimately turn out to be destructive. But he is a favorite god of all, and he has favored everybody. Now you will see lot of lingas and yonipithas at different types. Mainly lingas are mounted on a beautifully carved pedestal that is called yonipitha, symbolizing Shakti, often decorated with lotus, serpentine or miniature figures. We are going to see it. The special variants include Sahara Linga, that is covered with miniature lingas. One linga is covered by multiple small lingas. They are called as Sahasralinga. In other words, Sahasralinga, Koti lingas are the terminologies when you are using it for the multiple lingas over a single ling. We have seen similar at Hattarsang. How many it had? 359 plus 1, making 360. That is the end circle. That is at Hattarsang. Now lingas with inscriptions and composite lingas. There are composite lingas also with images of Ganesha, Kartikeya or Nandi on their sides. Then what is the cultural importance? Pateshwar is sometimes described as the encyclopedia of Shivalingas, as I told you, and you are going to agree with me at the end of this lecture due to the concentration of the iconographic varieties. The site also show philosophical concepts where translated a philosophy at that time was from one person to another, or also it was transferred to the stones. The sculpture on the stone were transmitting it. That is the unity of Shiva Shakti, that is cosmic function of Shiva, and sanctarian harmony, that is the Hari and Hara, combination of Vishnu and Shiva. It is also a living site connecting early medieval art to the presently day art worship. Now, what are the other structures you will see? You will see Nandis, beautiful Nandis. There are two Nandi here in a large and beautiful decorated ways, and multiple which are partially ruined, or also they are there. Then they all are facing sanctums in different sizes, different styles, and at different locations. Then there are Ganesha panels, small niches contain Ganesha images, typically of the Deccan caves. Then Surya and Vishnu fragments indicating multi-deity worshipping environment. That is one part, or otherwise they might have got it from different sources and collected here. So you'll find small like this, that is the shrines. Inside there is dark, so either you will have to use artificial light, then it is difficult to go inside because the entrances are too small. Here you are seeing Ganesha with his two consorts on either side. Look at this. I'll give you in more detail very shortly. Yes, look at this. Is it that it is by two pieces? The answer may be yes or no, but it is a Ganesha with two consorts. This when you are leaving your car at a parking place and climbing up the steps. Halfway you can go by a car, but halfway you will have to climb the steps. Now here you will come to a Pushkarani, on which side there is a Matha also. In that Matha there are people who can help you in finding the details, or if you are missed here because there are no signboards, and once you start walking you just don't know where you are. Now after that Pushkarani there are a few more steps you will have to climb, but in between also you will find some shrines, and archaeologically they are important. Now what is the Trimbak or Trimukha Linga? Trimukha Linga is a three-faced linga. It will have three faces. The face is carved on the three directions, north, east and south, with the west left plane, symbolizing Shiva as the Aghora, Tatpurusha and Vamadeva, three of the five Panchabrahmas. These are the three out of five Panchabrahmas. Then Panchabrahma Linga is of five faces. A rare example showing five aspects of Sadyojata. Sadyojata is west. Then Vamadeva. Vamadeva is north. Then Aghora is the south, and Tatpurusha is the east, and Ishana, that is upward towards the sky. This represents Shiva's cosmic power of creation, prevention, destruction, and a grace. Then there are Sahasra Lingas also. Thousands of lingas are carved on a single ling with miniature lingas across the cylindrical surface, representing infinite forms of Shiva. Then pilgrims often circumambulate and pour water over it as a worship, or as a way they worship Shiva. Then Dvilingas and cluster lingas are also there. Here the speciality, or here the rare thing, is the type of lingas, that is cluster lingas, where multiple lingas are there. Some shrines show two lingas side by side, symbolizing dual manifestations of Shiva Shakti union, or Jyotirlingas in pair. You will find multiple different varieties, which we are going to see in more detail when we will see the photographs. And many times you will see a single pedestal, on that there will be multiple lingas with inscriptions. There are inscriptions also, but mostly they will represent the people who have donated, and the year is important for us. Now several lingas and Yonipitas bear donors inscription in Devanagari script. Yes, there is a different video describing this. This note, the number of notes here, they are of devotees and there are dates which are most important for us. They belong to medieval Maratha period, showing continued patronage of Shiva. Caves layout and sacred geography. Main cave shrines rock out. Then sanctums are enriched with lingas and often with a Nandi facing east. Not all has got Nandi, but which are there are just art of sculpture. Then outer courtyard, it's a open air cluster of lingas arranged in rows of circles, creating a visual effect of multiple lingas. Then pilgrimage circuit, the devotees perform pradakshina, that is circumambulatory path around the caves and the linga clusters, linking ritual practice to the spatial designs. Then water tanks are there, some are the water cut, they are called as pushkarnis, and the water here is auspicious and used for abhishekas. Is it that only Shivalingas you will find here? The answer is no. There are many associated deities you will find here. So they are Ganesha, carved in a small niches, typically as a remover of obstacle before entering a sanctum. Ganesha removes all the negative energies. Those who are visiting the sanctum, so he is very important as far as at the entrance of the any sanctum, you will find Ganesha. Then you will find Nandi also, multiple bulls placed in front of the sanctum, symbolizing devotion and the cosmic order. You will find Ardhanareshwar, that is the fusion of Shiva and Parvati powers, that is the femininity and masculinity. These powers are united when you will say it's the Ardhanareshwara. Then what are the other panels? Other panels are of Surya, Vishnu, then some of them I have also got Jain Tirthankaras. What that indicates? That indicates this place was shared by Jainism and also Hinduism. Both you will find here, and that is the best part, how the society was at that time. Then what is the symbolism of Pateshwar iconography? Is a cosmic microcosm. The site visualizes Shiva's universality through the linga, from ranging to a single faced, that is what usually we see, to the 1000 faced, which is called Sahasralinga, and here you have got one Koti Linga also. Then there is a continuity as far as worship is concerned. Today, in past, at both time, this place was worshipped, and it is going on since the time of Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas. Now we will go to the different. You will find such small shrines. In that you will have to go inside, and you should have light with you, otherwise the inside there is a dark. This was a Garuda, is a typical feature. The nose will be long, then there will be claw. As in the legs you can see the foot is different, and you will find some serpentines. Now this Shivalinga is totally different. Now here if you find, here you will start realizing that you are going in a different iconography of Shiva. Lord Hanumana should not be any problem in identifying. Now this is in the center. You will find Shiva temple is there, shrines are there. On the either side of Shiva shrine there are two more small shrines. Also a Deepastamba. Deepastamba is a lamp tower where on auspicious days the lamps are lit. They are beautiful. They belong to the glory of that age. Here you are finding a beautifully carved Nandi, beautifully carved. You can just have a detail of it when I will show you. Just pause it, zoom it, and appreciate it. And just keep in mind, there is one more Nandi we are going to see very shortly, which is as good as this with a little more ornamentation. This is a temple we are seeing from all sides, a beautifully and clean premises, and the credit goes to the devotees in the matha. They are taking good care of it. They give you a cup of tea also as a gesture of love, and they expect certain things from you, that is to keep the premises clean, not to throw the bottles, not to throw any wastage here and there. I think people has accepted that. You will find all so nice, all so well. Lamp towers. This is Nandi Mandapam. What is the concept of Shivalinga? The Shivalinga is an iconic symbol of Shiva. Normally, it is represented with two parts. One thing is called Lingam or Linga, that is upright cylindrical shaft symbolizing Shiva's infinite cosmic pillar. He is everywhere. He is like a pillar, and he is taking care of everything. And Pitha, or that is called Yoni Pitha, is a circular base with sprout. It's symbolizing Shakti, the creative energy. There can be different shapes to it, there can be different layers to it, but usually the combination, it remains. That is, the Linga plus Yoni is a combination of Shiva and the Shakti, representing both creation and dissolution and continuation. Now, there are two types of Lingas. One thing is Ionic type. What is the Ionic type? In Ionic type, the Yoni type of Shivalinga, or there will be a Yoni Pit present. When Yoni Pit is present, it is called as Ionic. It has a circular pedestal sprout, that is the one aspect of it, and that drains the Abhishek water or whatever rituals you are making, that will drain by then. Very common in temples and represents a combination aspect of Shivalinga and Shakti. And also there are Ionic type. In Ionic type Shivalingas, what you will find? The Shivalinga without a Yoni pit. It does not have the Yoni pit or the drainage sprout. Now here, on one single Shivalinga, there can be a combination of Yonic and Ionic, both type of Shivalingas, and that you will find only in this temple, that there are multiple combinations like this. Then comparison of Yoni type with Ionic type of Shivalingas in Hindu iconography. The Shivalinga is an iconic representation of Shiva. It is an iconic, means you are representing Shiva with the help of a lingam. It occurs in two main iconographic forms, a Yonic as we have seen, and that is, in Yonic there is a Yoni pit, and in Ionic there is no. Now here I have given you the comparison of these two in a tabular form, a Yoni form and Ioni form. Now you can pause it and have a look at it, that what is the difference between Yonic and Aeonic form. Right from the base, then symbol, usage, rituals and cosmic tradition. All is mentioned here. You can pause it and have a look at it. This is all we have talked about, but here I have given it in a tabular form so that you will get it in a comparative aspect or in better ways of presentation. The linga is installed directly on a plain pedestal or the base stones. It is considered more ascetic or more form of, or more like Shiva's form, symbolizing sterility rather than fertility. associated with Nirguna. What is Nirguna? Nirguna is a formless concept of Shiva without explicit Shakti element. Then iconographic references. What are the iconographic references? Is a Shilpa Shastra and Agamas classify lingas broadly as. Now this is the classification we are giving as the Shilpa Shastra, and the second reference is the Agamas. Then Yoni lingas are with Yoni. Then Ayoni lingas are without Yoni. Then Ayoni linga is often seen in very early and iconic lingas, that is natural stones. They are Swayambhu lingas. Ascetic contest is they are like a forest shrines or Sthanaka lingas. Means those which are Swayambhu will have only lingam. It will not have a yoni pit. So that is how it is said. Then all the natural are Ayoni linga. You are seeing at a lot of places. Sometime in a tantric or in tribal worship where the linga is independent. So we will not go into detail of that. Then what are the symbolic references? Like Yoni linga emphasizes on creation, fertility and union of Shiva Shaktis. Ionic emphasizes on the remaining aspects. Now we are seeing in detail. Whatever we have talked theoretically, we are going to see it now. I told you this is the encyclopedia. You are going to see in many varieties, Dvilinga, then Chaturthalinga, Panchalinga, then Sahasralinga, Kotilinga, all are here. You will find here beautiful Nandis also. To give you an idea, we have given you 3 dimensions. Look at the carvings, how beautiful they are carved. And you will find Shivalinga also along with. Now here what you are seeing, Chaturmukha, you are seeing 4 faces, and this is Shiva. The reason is very simple. Look at the attributes and get convinced. Small shrines, in that you will find small deities. Whatever we have described is going to be displayed now. This is a Agni Kund where they perform yajnas and all that thing. Looking at that, you can make out that this is a Yadav Kalin. It's a typical style they have. They have tortoise also in their temples. This is interesting. You will find here Ganapati in a feminine form, which is called as Vinayaki, and this is 41st out of the 64 yoginis. Here you are finding Vishnu Deva in Sheshanaga in a sleeping position. Now this is interesting. You are seeing Shivalinga, but the sculpture near is not of Parvati, it is of Saraswati, because she is holding a book, that is the Vedas and a Japamala. Now on the entrance you are finding Ganesh. As I told you, he takes care of the all negative energies when you cross it across. So lot of places you will find that there is a lot of in addition things that they may not be originally there, and they have made it just a combination, which usually we do not find in other temples. This is on the either side of a shrine. So at the entrance, where usually there is a Lalata Bimba, you will find Ganesha Pratima. That is, Ganesha idol is there, God Ganesha is there. This is the ceiling, a typical Yadavan style. Now this is beautiful decorated Nandi with Shivalinga. You can see is the interesting part of it. It is always at his heart. Mahishasur Mardini, you can see the attributes are of Shiva, so definitely Parvati. Now this is a Gomukha. Once you see Gomukha, that means the creation is little later. Now where the Gomukha is, you can see above it you can find a Shivalinga, and in the video I have shown you that Shivalinga can be lifted. You can lift it and see inside directly to the Shivalinga. Now this way come down and we are seeing more. You can see the water, you can see there is inside the caves there is water, and these are all cave temples. Some are the natural and some portion of it is reconstructed. There are different type of lingas. Here I told you I am going to show you encyclopedia. Now this is a Nandi Mandapam. You have to take entrance from it, and once you are taking entrance from it, there has to be Nandi Mandapam at the entrance has got water. Now this is another Nandi. This is a little bit more decorated, and you can see how beautifully it is decorated. Now another different varieties of Shivalinga you will find here. You will find here many different iconographically, and that's why we are puzzled. Now look at this. This is on the wall. Now looking at this only, it looks like a putter. That's why I thought the name Pateshwar has come. And these all small are Shivalinga. Now there are two like this facing each other on right side and left side. One symbolizing Shiva and another symbolizing goddess Parvati. Now you will see on either side. Now here there are beautiful two pillars which are best seen in the video, which has got serpent on it. And this is an iconic type of Shivalinga. This is without Yonipit. You will find many Shivalingas are without. There is only single Yonipit on which you are finding multiple lingas. Now this is the most glorious part of it, or different part of it. Additionally, there are many deities also you will find. All these things are going to be seen in videos also in a walk over type. We are going to walk over right from where we have parked the car till the last Shivalinga, and we are going to also visit a bat cave. Inside the cave there are a lot of bats, but they don't hurt you. You can go inside, you can move around, and you can come back. You can take Shivalinga darshan and you can come back. They won't do anything to you. They are harmless. Different type of Shivalingas you can find. These are the Saptamatrikas. Who introduced the Saptamatrikas? Chalukyas. So this clearly indicates this is going on since Chalukya period. Or they might have got the carving from somewhere else. Look at the Shivalinga. They are a totally different type. You will get surprised how many way a Shivalinga can be. And that's why it is called Encyclopedia. Today it is a day when we are going to visit, or we are going to see different types of Shivalingas. Believe me, they are different. At first look it may look same, but look at the Yonipit also. It is, sometimes it is square, sometimes it is circular, and you will find a difference. Now here you are finding two pot-like. Look at this. Now how many faces you are seeing? 4. That is Chaturmukha. Here another one you are seeing. In my knowledge, in my capacity, I have tried to explain you this extensive topic, but however it going to need your observation, your studies over each and every Shivalingas, in which way it is special and what is the message it conveys. Now we will be seeing from the videos little more in more detail. But with that, we are coming to the end of this lecture. I thank you for giving me your valuable time. Goodbye, good luck, and take care. Till we meet in next video. I am Dr. Anil Joshi, logging off.